Welcome to Shabbos Shoutout. This week's Torah portion, Parshas Bo from the book of Exodus, contains a description of the final 3 plagues. But sandwiched between plagues numbers 9 and 10 are several important verses that you might miss. These verses begin with the first mitzvah given to the Jewish people. If you had to pick the first mitzvah to give the Jewish people, which one would you choose? Don't steal, don't murder, don't commit adultery? How about this one? Kiddush HaChodesh, sanctifying the new month. Why did the Almighty decide to give that mitzvah as the first mitzvah to the Jewish people? Not long ago, I read about some pelicans in California. If you've ever seen pelicans in action, you know that they're great fishermen, or fisher birds, I guess. These pelicans were hanging out near a fleet of fishing boats, and the fishermen in the boat would pull into a little harbor, clean the fish right on the spot that they caught, throwing the heads and the rest into the water. Pelicans picked up on this right away, and they began eating the leftovers without having to go out fishing. If you're a pelican, that's a pretty good deal. They just sat by the harbor and waited for the fishing boats to come in. But after a while, the fishermen found out that they could sell the leftover parts of the fish, so they stopped chucking it into the water, and the pelicans were caught unprepared. They continued to sit and wait for the fishing boats to come in and throw the free food into the water, and they grew thinner and thinner and seemed unable to do anything about their situation. Wildlife officials came to check out what was going on, and they concluded that the pelicans had forgotten how to fish. So what they did was that they brought in pelicans from another area to join the flock and to teach the pelicans how to fish again. We began with the question, as the Jewish people were getting ready to leave Egypt, why did the Almighty give the Jewish people as their first mitzvah the commandment to determine and sanctify the new month, Kiddush HaChodesh? Kiddush HaChodesh was a mitzvah that made the Jewish people partners with Hashem. They were the ones who were given the ability to determine what day the new month began, which determined when the Jewish holidays would start. The mitzvah of Kiddush HaChodesh was a mitzvah that would transform a group of slaves into a people of free, independent men and women. Independence, standing on your 2 feet, using our freedom of choice to make good choices. Isn't that what we want for our children? A life of independence and freedom to make good choices and have a meaningful life? Hashem doesn't want us to be like pelicans who don't know how to fish. Under His watchful, loving guidance, He wants His children to be able to fish for themselves, to live independent lives, making good choices that make Him proud. Good Shabbos.